Ever since I started working at the old cinema on Elm Street, strange things have been happening. At first, I thought it was just my imagination, but now I know better. The cinema is haunted. It all started a few months ago. I was hired as a janitor, tasked with cleaning up after the last show ended. One night, as I was mopping the floors, I heard footsteps coming from the empty theater. I thought it was strange since everyone had left hours ago, but I brushed it off and continued working. But the footsteps didn't stop. They grew louder and more distinct, as if someone was pacing back and forth in the darkness. I couldn't shake the feeling of being watched, like someone, or something, was lurking in the shadows. Then came the whispers, faint at first, barely audible over the hum of the projector, but unmistakable. I couldn't make out what they were saying, but they sounded urgent, almost desperate. I tried to ignore it, telling myself it was just my imagination running wild. But then, things started to get even weirder. Lights flickered on and off for no apparent reason. Doors slammed shut on their own. Objects would go missing, only to reappear in strange places hours later. It was like the cinema itself was alive, playing tricks on anyone who dared to set foot inside. I wasn't the only one who noticed. Other employees began sharing stories of strange occurrences, cold spots in the theater, unexplained shadows darting across the screen, even sightings of a ghostly figure wandering the halls late at night. But the scariest part came when I was alone in the projection room one evening. I was threading film through the projector when I felt a sudden chill in the air. I turned around, expecting to see a draft from an open window, but what I saw sent chills down my spine. Standing in the corner of the room was a figure, a woman, dressed in old-fashioned clothes, her eyes hollow and empty. I froze, unable to move as she slowly advanced towards me, her ghostly form shimmering in the dim light. I wanted to scream, to run away as fast as I could, but something held me in place. It was like she was drawing me towards her, her silent plea echoing in my mind. And then, just as suddenly as she appeared, she was gone, vanished into thin air, leaving me alone in the darkness, heart pounding in my chest. From that day on, I knew the truth. The cinema was haunted, not by one ghost, but by many, spirits trapped between worlds, longing to be set free. I still work at the cinema, despite the strange occurrences. Some might call me brave, but I like to think of it as a calling. Maybe, just maybe, I can help these lost souls find peace, one movie night at a time. But until then, I'll continue to mop the floors, empty the trash, and keep an eye out for any signs of the supernatural. Because even though the cinema may be haunted, it's still my home. And I'll be damned if I let a few ghosts scare me away.